On December 27, 2024, Israeli soldiers went into Kamal Adwan Hospital in Beit Lahia, in the north of Gaza. This hospital is very important for people in the area, and the Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, took control of it early in the morning. The IDF said that Hamas, a group they are fighting, was using the hospital as a base for their operations. But Hamas, the hospital workers, and the people who work there all say this isn't true. They say the hospital was only for taking care of sick and injured people. This event is the latest in the ongoing fight between Israel and Hamas. For weeks now, there has been heavy fighting and airstrikes in Gaza, which has created a very difficult situation for the people living there. Even before the raid, the hospital was running low on medical supplies and didn't have enough staff because of the fighting. Many countries around the world have spoken out against the raid, especially because it targeted a hospital. They are worried about the safety of hospitals and healthcare workers in places where there is conflict. This is a big concern because Gaza's healthcare system is already in bad shape after years of fighting. After saying Hamas was using the hospital, Israeli forces ordered everyone to leave. Patients and staff were reportedly given about 15 minutes to get out of the building. People who were there said the evacuation was very disorganized and scary. Many patients had to leave behind important medical equipment and their personal belongings. People who saw what happened said they saw Israeli soldiers going into the hospital right after everyone was evacuated. The IDF says they made sure everyone got out safely before they went in. However, there are different stories about how much damage was done to the hospital during the raid. Because nobody can use Kamal Adwan Hospital now, it has made it much harder to get healthcare in northern Gaza. Many people are now without access to the medical care they need. This is especially dangerous for people who need constant treatment for long-term illnesses, and those who have been badly hurt. The IDF says they found proof that Hamas was using the hospital, claiming they found weapons and a command center. They say that Dr. Hussam Abu Safiya, the head of the hospital, is a top leader in Hamas. Dr. Abu Safiya and Hamas strongly deny these claims, saying that the hospital was only being used to treat patients. The IDF has not shown any real proof to support their claims. Meanwhile, Hamas and the hospital workers say the IDF used too much force and put the lives of patients and staff in danger. International groups like the United Nations and the World Health Organization have condemned the raid and want an independent investigation. The different stories about what happened at Kamal Adwan Hospital show how hard it is to report on places where there is conflict. When reporters can't get access to the area and there is conflicting information, it becomes very difficult to know what is true. The raid on Kamal Adwan Hospital has made the already bad situation in Gaza even worse. The Indonesian hospital, where many patients were moved to, is finding it hard to handle so many new patients. The World Health Organization is worried that there are not enough resources and staff to treat all the patients. Countries worldwide have condemned the raid and are asking for the fighting to stop immediately. The United Nations wants an independent group to investigate what happened, and has urged all sides to follow international laws about how to treat civilians during war. The World Health Organization stressed how important it is to protect hospitals and healthcare workers, saying that attacking hospitals is against international law. The raid on Kamal Adwan Hospital shows us that there needs to be a peaceful end to the fighting between Israel and Palestine. The world needs to put pressure on both sides to talk to each other and work towards a lasting peace that keeps everyone in the region safe and secure.